I broke into the old couple's house, but I wasn't there to hurt them. I was there to send those bastards straight to hell.
En la iglesia dicen que hay que perdonar.
Forgiveness is between them and God. My job to arrange the meeting.
Through the crosshairs, the convoy drew closer. The time I'd made a deal with God for had finally come. I used to be a counterterrorism operative. Years of killing left me with a serious case of psychological damage. I drank myself numb, living a bleak but quiet life. Before I could completely rot away, my old buddy Paul set me up with a bodyguard gig. Through Paul, I met my potential employer. Sam went through my resume and liked what he saw, but whether I actually got the job depended on his wife. While they were discussing it, Peter showed me around, giving me the grand tour and leading me to the room they had set up for me. Peter was bright and lively, and we hit it off pretty fast. Clearly, she was fond of the new bodyguard right away. Lying in bed, she told her mom that the new bodyguard reminded her of a big, sad bear. And that big, sad bear was sitting alone in the dark, turning a gun over and over in his hands. The next morning, on the drive to take Peter to school, the little girl was like a chirpy lark, peppering me with questions about the scars on my hands, about my childhood, about everything under the sun. I stayed on high alert, scanning everything around us, giving nothing but half-hearted grunts in response to Peter's questions. My coldness made Peter pout. In her world, friends are supposed to chat with each other while riding in the car. In the days that followed, I kept my professional distance, doing my job as a bodyguard by the book, shutting everyone out completely. But Peter's innocence and stubborn warmth were like a shaft of sunlight, stubbornly trying to break through the ice around my heart. The real turning point came on a night when the rain poured down like a waterfall. My reason was drowned out by alcohol and old memories, blood-soaked battlefields, twisted bodies, dying men, all of it tearing apart my grip on reality. Drunk and numb, I waved my pistol around, trying to find the man I used to be. I loaded around, pressed the barrel to my temple, and pulled the trigger. Somehow, as if guided by a higher power, the bullet was not fired. It lay perfectly intact in my open palm. I called Paul and asked him the question that had been burning in my mind.
Like we used to say, bullet always tells the truth.
I stood out in the rain, letting the cold water wash over me, repeating those words in my head again and again. I had no idea that Peter had seen every bit of my tear-streaked, broken-down mess. Back in my room, I kissed that bullet, wrapped it up carefully, and put it away somewhere safe. The next morning on the way to school, Peter wasn't chattering away anymore. She just stole worried glances at me. That's when I noticed a car tailing us. I asked Peter for a pencil so I could jot down the license plate of our tail. And it was this little gesture of mine that broke the ice between us. That afternoon at swimming practice, I sat by the pool watching the kids. I noticed Peter was fast underwater, but the moment the starting gun fired, she'd visibly tense up. Those couple of tenths of a second of hesitation were holding her back from being at the top. From that day on, I started finding ways to help Peter overcome her fear of gunshots. I grabbed 2 bricks and mimicked the crack of a starting gun, training her to react instantly when she heard that sound. Through drill after drill, Peter conquered her fear